Welcome back, guys. In this new video, I will be showing you how to draw this mechanical engineering component. The first thing to do is to analyze the drawing and to determine exactly how to start. Here we have three concentric circles. We have a groove here and a cutout here. Now, how we could start this? We could start by drawing the circles, the four circles. Then we could use rectangle, or we could use rectangle, draw this part first, then add the circle here. Either way works. Now, to get this groove here, what we could do, we could draw a line from center point out, and that would be 5 plus 5, 10, from here 10. Then we could use a circle of radius or diameter 28 to get this center, that center. Or we could use a line. We could draw a line here, then use either match, multi-line, or offset, then fillet to get those arcs. Okay, let's get started. This shouldn't take us more than about 7 minutes or so to do. So the first step is to type rectangle, REC for rectangle, enter. Then we left click let me change my construction layer first, then left click to start. Enter my x value, which is 70, 60, 60, enter. Now we have that. My next step is to draw a line from here. Well, I could draw the circle. Alright, C for circle, enter. Left click at the midpoint, then drag to here. That is one. Space bar to reactivate. Click on center. And this radius is, first radius is 15. 1, 5, enter. Space bar to reactivate command. Left click here for start point. Next radius is 25. 2, 5, enter. So we now have those 1, 2, 3 circles. The next step is to explode this. So I left click, then type X for explode, enter key. I then left click on this and press the delete button. That's gone. Now to this section here, and this can be done using about 6 different methods. But let me say the quickest one here would be to draw a line. This is 5 plus the radius is 5 to get the center mark. It's important to establish your centers first. Very important. So for that, I go for line L, enter. I then left click here and then go 10, which is 5 plus 5, enter. And I press the space bar 2 times to reactivate that command. Turn this on, and I go up 28, 28, enter. This is now 28. And I left click this, click and hold the middle, drag down to the center. That is there. Next, I'm going to offset this by 5. O for offset, enter. 5 for the offset distance, enter. Left click on that side, left click on the other side. That is now done. My next step is to draw the curve here. To draw that curve, I type F for fillet, enter. Then left click on this line, left click here. That is done. Space bar, left click here, that is done. Now to get this groove here, I could, let me delete this, no longer need that. I could then offset this by 5 up and 5 below to get that. Or I could use multi-line, same difference. So let's use offset. O for offset, enter. Offset distance of 5 is currently there, so I'll press enter key to accept that. I'll then left click on this, move up, left click, then move down, escape. I would then trim this out. TR for trim, enter 2 times, left click here and drag, click there, left click here and drag, that's done, click here, that is done, delete, that part is done, and we're basically done. So our next step would be to dimension, the fillet, we have a fillet radius of 10, so for that side type F for fillet, enter, type R, then enter key for radius. In this case we want a radius of 10, so I'll type 10 for 10, enter. I then touch this line, touch that line, that is done. Spacebar to reactivate, touch this line, touch that line, that is also done. Yeah. Then my next step would be to add dimension. Of course, I will not be adding any dimension to this. I will leave it as is. That is your task. To add my center line here, I would first change to my center, to dimension, then go to annotate, click center mark, then touch the larger circumference. We touch this one as well, and this one as well. Now our centers have been established. And of course, we need to change our line weight. You could use match property, MA for match property, enter, left click and drag, that's selected. Left click and drag, left click and then move to the left. Enter. That is now done. So that is how we draw this. Right.